let me get this right. So they told you to go get an Amazon account. You started the account, and then they said go to Dollar Tree, scan stuff, and then you could sell it and you could make money like that. I mean, they may have told you that, and some of it is partially true, but when you first get started selling on Amazon, you can't sell everything that these people are showing you that they can sell from Dollar Tree and Walmart on clearance. You have no idea even how to begin to source. You don't even know what your minimum profit is going to be, or what Amazon's fees are like, or any other red tape that comes along with starting a new seller account. Today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Amazon basics, Amazon 101, just a couple quick tips that you can use so that you'll know a little bit more how to navigate your Amazon account when you're getting started. You want to sell more faster, and you want to have better results, and you want to create more profits. Let's get into it. All right, guys, talking a little bit about Amazon Basics 101. If you guys could do me a favor, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. If you're enjoying the content, share it. If you know any other Amazon sellers or people who are interested in Amazon, I'm going to keep talking more so to my new Amazon sellers. And I just think this is really important so new sellers can get this information. Anywho, so first and foremost, when you start your Amazon account, you can start it without having an EIN and being a business entity, but if I were you, I would switch over and become a business entity fast. I'm not here to give you any kind of business advice and tell you, oh, you should have an LLC, oh, you should have Me personally, I would always start it with an LLC, but as long as you're registered as a business, meaning like even a sole proprietorship, and then you apply for an EIN with the IRS, you are golden. So you need an EIN so that you can create wholesale accounts, so that you can work with vendors to create better opportunities to sell more products on Amazon. That's definitely major key. So first things first, you can start an account without being a business entity, but best bet and best believe you're going to need to be a business entity to have the success and see the numbers shoot up like how you're seeing these people have results online. So I do want to put in a disclaimer that you should not compare your journey to anybody else's. So what you do see online is not going to be reflective of what results that you may have. Everybody gets out of it what they put into it. We all move at our own pace. Everyone doesn't have the same pocket to be able to scale how everybody else can scale. So be mindful that your journey is your journey. All right. Up next, you can't sell whatever you want to sell when you get a new Amazon seller's account. It's just not something that they allow. Amazon requires you to prove to be a reputable seller. That's why you need the EIN to be able to set up wholesale accounts with distributors so that you can get the documentation known as an invoice in order to be able to submit it to Amazon to get what we call in Amazon seller space ungated. The process of getting ungated on Amazon means you jump through Amazon's hoops in order to be able to sell in certain categories and brands. So you see people going to Dollar Tree buying all this dollar store candy and reselling it. As a new seller, you can't buy dollar store candy and sell it because it's in the grocery category. You see people buying deodorant and soap, and as a new seller, you can't sell that. That stuff is in topicals and personal safety and household. These are categories that are quote unquote gated on Amazon. I definitely have come up with a strategy where you can sell more faster by getting ungated for less than $200 all on one invoice. So I'll drop the link for the ebook in the description. It's called Ungated for Cheap. But selling on Amazon is not just as, just a walk in the park where you can just go in and get started right away. There are actions that you have to take and things that you need to know that need to take place in order for you to be able to sell. All right, once you're ungated in multiple categories, you can sell more, but that doesn't mean that you can't get started sourcing prior to being ungated in multiple categories. Newer sellers can sell office products, tools and home improvement, sports and outdoor, home and kitchen. There are a couple of categories where you won't run into problems, but once you get that squared away, you need to decide what your minimum profit and what your minimum ROI is going to be. You want to know, ROI is return on investment. You want to have an idea of what you will and will not accept as far as profit goes when you're outsourcing or when you're online sourcing products. So and I'm just, throwing some examples. If you're out and you spend $10 on an item, if your minimum profit is that you're looking for is $4, then you're looking for a minimum of a 40% return on investment. You spend 10, you want a minimum of $4 back. I know everybody has their own, benchmark on these things where they want, and this is what I when I'm working with my students, I explain to them, this is your business and you need to set up your business how you want. And when I say set up your business how you want, I mean, determine what is going to be more appealing to you. Do you want to do retail arbitrage or online arbitrage or wholesale? And saying set up your business how you want means because when you're selling wholesale, it's larger quantities and you'll take a lesser profit because you're selling more volume. When you're doing retail arbitrage and you're doing online arbitrage, you also have to take into consideration that you need to pay yourself. Like, how much is it costing you in your time to be out and be available for your business, for you to source for your business? My last and final but crucial nugget: be patient when you're selling on Amazon. This does not come back quick. This ain't no quick flip, get your money back right away, what you put in. A lot of times I see people I'm in a lot of Facebook groups, and you see people talking about, oh, well, when am I going to get my money back? When do they start to pay? Customers get their items and we should get paid back. No. On Amazon, and you should know, you do not get paid, or your funds do not get released for payment on an item until 7 days after a customer has received it. Then Amazon will release and distribute your funds. This is a marathon, not a sprint. This is something that you come to invest time in and create a business so that you can use Amazon as a vehicle to do other things. I've said it before, Amazon can create passive income. It's not passive at the level when you're a new seller, unless you've jumped in and you have an automated business plan for a private label product and you have the capital to do that. That's a whole different story. I'm talking about my new sellers who source retail arbitrage, who source online arbitrage, and who are learning to source wholesale. It's a whole different ballgame. There's work involved. You have to be patient. You get what you give. As far as Amazon goes, commonly we say, feed the beast, and there's no exaggeration on that. You have to feed the beast. You have to send an inventory, or you have to be listing your merchant fulfilled inventory, which is inventory that you will ship to customers yourself. Amazon is not for the faint of heart. Amazon is not for the person who wants to be passive in their business until you get to a point where you're able to hire assistants or hire staff or virtual assistants, however you see fit. But this is, in fact, an entrepreneurial opportunity that can create a wealth of profit gains for you. Take it seriously. Don't let anybody just tell you that this is easy. Don't just think that this is some gung-ho thing where you can do it like a hobby. This is serious. A lot of things come along with Amazon. IP claims, A to Z claims. There's a whole lot of different infractions that you can incur. Take your time, do your research, be knowledgeable, and don't think that this is something you can just step into and become an overnight expert, and you're creating a wealth of profit that's going to send you off into your glory days and forever be okay. This, just like anything else, requires a plan. All right, guys, so those were just a couple of things that I really wanted to drive home outside of buy low, sell high. There's so much more to selling on Amazon than just sourcing and finding products to make a profit. Like, you really got to get your hands dirty with this. And so I just want to leave you guys with some encouragement and some motivation that it is possible. It ain't easy, but it sure is fun. Amazon is my baby, and it gives me the opportunity to do so many different things, like share this amazing information with you. As always, you know the quote I go by, and if you don't, is the words that follow I am are the words that follow you. I'm asking that you please put amazing, amazing descriptions behind I am. Turn yourself into something amazing. You are an Amazon seller. This is for you.